welcome to the June edition of LoveWigston TV. Ryder, how are you feeling after your workout session this morning?
Feeling good, bit exhausted, bit rough around the edges, but yeah, it's good. You've
week
refreshed.
10, week 10 this week, wasn't it?
The weather's better, so it's not as cold when you're in the outside activity centre.
You still have to put that t-shirt on, don't you?
You've got to look after your kidneys.
But where have we come to today?
Here we are at Eric Wright Carpets along the High Street, Blaby Road in South Wigston.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys what's going on in the community over the next month, but over to Luke and we'll see what's going on with Eric Wright.
So Eric Wright's, well, let's introduce Rich. So thanks, Rich.
That's all right. No
just pulled you off a job.
Yes.
Someone,
as usual.
Chris did the honourable job in nominating you to come on Wigston TV.
Shooting off for 3 days on a nice casual holiday.
Yeah, as you do. So Eric Wright's, because you've been going quite a while.
50 years.
50 years. Wow.
50 years been going. It's all started from Eric himself.
Yeah, and there's not many businesses that can say that, is there?
No. We've had our ups and downs.
Yes.
But obviously, it just keeps on going, and we just keep on trying to please everybody.
Yeah.
Do the best job we possibly can.
So what can the Wigston community expect from Eric Wright Carpets? What kind of things do you have?
From carpet.
Carpets, yeah.
Funny, that's funny that is. Vinyls,
Yeah.
LVTs, woods, laminates.
Yeah.
And just a friendly service, really.
Yeah.
You know, they'll come and see myself or Chris.
Yes.
And then we'll deal with the job throughout all stages.
Yeah.
From coming out to estimating.
So you'll come out to people's home, measure up,
myself
estimate
or Chris,
it, maybe suggest what would work
suggest point in the right direction.
Bring along the different samples.
Colour options is not my forte, but you know, I like to fit them. Chris has got a bit more of a bit keener eye than I have. But look, just come out, one-to-one service.
Yeah.
Like I say, from the start to the job to the end of the job.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm one of the fitting. I look after the fitting side.
So, because you own part of the business, so as such, you're on the tools as well, doing the fitting.
I'd like to. I am on the tools.
So do you get Chris out there as well?
Nah,
is he hung up his?
Let him down on his knees. He's been on his knees
long
enough.
Back up. So you talked about carpets and laminate floor, but you mentioned this word LVT.
Luxury vinyl tiles.
Right.
Which is the Cardine ranges.
Okay.
Camaro ranges.
So this is like a posher vinyl, is it?
Yes, it's a hardware in vinyl.
Yeah.
Very popular in like lounges, bathrooms, kitchen areas, where you need to have that look, but that durability of the LVT range, but the natural wood scratch. LVTs tend not to be, a bit
more resistant to kind of stiletto marks, heel marks. That
exactly,
that kind
especially at weekends when we're wearing.
Yes, of course, when we're wearing them and dancing weekend. Because I know
this guy likes it.
Well, we had to put yours away, didn't we, Ryder? Yeah. So, because I know I've had Eric Wright in ourselves. We've had it into our property. So you've done our hallway, kitchen, conservatory, lounge, where you did the whole house just recently, and you've been into our office in Oadby, where you did the flooring there.
That's
so,
right,
but it's not. But you've got things that suit all different budgets as well, haven't you?
Variety. Yes, we've got ranges from literally $9,499, $9.99, going up to.
So if you are doing it on a budget, or if you've got the intention, maybe you're renting a property out and you're thinking, well, perhaps I'm going to need to renew the carpet maybe every 3 to 4 years, that kind of thing.
Rental accommodations through to large mansions. You know what I mean? So,
I know you've done quite a few new builds.
A lot of new builds, a lot on the Red Row Estate, the council store. We just keep going through them all, and hopefully just keep on going. And getting it down on the floor if we can.
What's the popular colour at the moment for carpet floorings?
Great.
If you look in the room,
so we've gone from the beige kind of brownish colour to a grey.
You've got the 50 shades of grey. Yes, it is gone that way, and it's very popular.
Well, I know that's the colour we chose.
There you go.
And one of the things I found when I came in, and this was Chris, was we don't want to big Chris up too much because obviously
don't do that.
He's done much in it. But we chose 2 colours, and he said, well, when they're actually close to each other, they don't mix, so you need to really go with that contrast. So again, it was that kind of advice that you wouldn't necessarily maybe get.
It's all these in-house programs as well. A lot of them do paint the walls like these different shades, and then go for a grey flooring or grey LVT or grey, literally even a grey laminate.
But even down to rugs.
rugs.
So even if you just wanted to smarten up your lounge,
we do.
Just change it. Rugs, and even you picked up your rug for your bedroom, didn't you? So
I picked up the racing car number 10, which is quite good and it's quite reasonably priced.
It's a bit like your car. But these are only about £10.
So they are £10. They are.
So good value again.
It's ideal, a little birthday present, little Christmas present. tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, and it changes throughout the seasons. We can, you know, Kelly, there's another Kelly in the shop. She will literally buy individual rugs in for certain seasons, certain colours. In the winter time, you want warmer colours, and in the summertime, you're a bit more cooler and colours and everything like that. But,
and I've even seen kind of runners, doormats, offcuts,
all sorts. We do edging services as well.
Yeah.
You know,
so on the offcuts,
any
of carpet,
we do banding. You know, we bind the edges, make them into sort of like doormats or any sort of size mats you want.
So if anyone was wanting to come down to Eric Wright, when are you open?
Yeah, we're open 9 till 5.
Yeah.
In the week, and then 9 till 4 on the Saturdays.
Fantastic. And that's along the Blaby Road.
That's along the Blaby Road, But sometimes, obviously, we do sometimes close because we do get extremely busy. But we do always put notice.
You put a notice on, but equally they can pick up the phone.
So,
and
always pick up the phone.
Always pick up the phone.
Get myself or Chris or Kelly or Joe. Joe's on maternity at the minute.
Yeah, she's due to come back soon, I think.
She is in June.
If you can entice her back,
I will entice her back. I'm sure we will. But we do. You know, it's nice, and we have that like one-to-one service, which we really thrive on.
Yeah.
And it's nice that we can literally look after the job from
start. And I think what's important, what we've found as we've been doing these LoveWigston TV programmes is just shopping locally. Yeah. Because we go and see Patrick on Carlton Drive regularly. He's got he's got the not a hashtag not a corner shop, and he's been doing really well. But he's been stressing how to get all the local producers, the local products and things. So again, it is good to kind of keep that business local.
Of course it is. And it's familiarity at the end of the day. People want to come. We've had customers who are on like third generation now. Customers. So it's all right.
It's great. No, well, look, thank you for your time. Absolutely amazing. I know you've got to get back to that job.
Back
so
to the job
as always. Down. So really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All the best.
You're looking well anyway.
Thank you. I'll try my best.
That was really good.
It was good to meet the guy. It's good to come into this shop. I've never been in this shop, really, to be fair. No. And walking around, there's lots of different variety. He mentioned that grey is the big popular colour at the moment. But there's also carpets for all budgets.
Good job with how our hairs are going.
Well, that's only since I started working for you, to be fair, but nevertheless.
Don't be like that. But no, great shop. Again, it's all important to support your local business. So, what have we got that's going on locally? So,
we've got 3 or 4 activities going on locally during the month of June. First and foremost, Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th of June at the Tap and Barrel, Leicester, there's the Comedy Festival. So, you know, please feel free to take part in that. We've got some really good up-and-coming comedians, and it's going to be a great opportunity to really enjoy this sunshine, but also have a laugh and a giggle at the same time, and also tasting some really, really good popular beers whilst you're there. So
it looks really popular. I've seen a couple of people sitting outside, because there are a few chairs outside, but that's on the Leicester Road in Wigston, Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th. You can just come along to just the individual performances as well, or you can buy a weekend ticket.
Correct.
Which I think is about £25 for a weekend ticket. So, but again, helping support your kind of local,
and also having
businesses.
a beer. But again, just to remember, that's for the 8th, which is a Saturday and Sunday the 9th of June.
Yeah.
So for further information, get in touch with the Tap and Barrel if you'd like to know any more information.
So something I know that will interest you is some Spanish lessons, because I know you're quite a travelled and diverse creature.
Yes, I'm probably in that sort of range. I actually thought that it was actually going to be Spanish dancing lessons, but it's actually Spanish language lessons. That's going to be held in Counsthorpe Hall on the 6th of June.
So that's a Thursday.
That's going to be a Thursday, and again, you know, anybody that's looking to learn another language, or if they'd like to polish up on their Spanish, you know, please feel free to get in touch with them and have a look at making an appointment to join the group on the 6th of June.
And there's a bit of a rally from the Leicester Lions over in Blaby. They're looking for 4-year-olds to 14-year-olds to join their rugby teams. What they can offer is excellent facilities, and having driven past where they are, it does look pretty impressive with their clubhouse.
Definitely. Location is really good, because obviously if you're living in the south part of the county, let's say as far south as Lutterworth, or close to the Blaby, Whetstone, South Wigston and Wigston districts, it's really good because it's close by. And again, for further information on that, I would advise that you contact Phil. The number will come down at the bottom of the screen later on, but I'll just read it out. It's 07988 681 892, and again, please ask for Phil for further information.
I think you can also ring Rob. I think so Phil doesn't get bombarded.
Right.
As well.
Okay. Yeah, we can call.
You can call Rob as well, and he's on 07843 613 676. Again, good for the children to get involved, and I'm sure the adults will enjoy it, going along to watch the game and and see their children developing.
And not just that, it will give them a chance also to have a couple of hours recreation time as well, should they desire and require it. So yeah, good for the community, good all round, and again great for the kids to bond together.
So and then a couple of bits to finish up on. We've got fitness Pilates.
Yeah.
Because I know you've been going through a bit of a fitness regime.
Yeah, I've been going to
Find Your Fitness.
Find Your Fitness in Wigston, which is just located just behind Quick Fit. I've been going there for 9 weeks.
Who's been doing that with you?
I've been going there with one of my friends. I've nicknamed him Lord Luke, and he's quite a motivated guy. He's actually lost about 8 kilos since he started. I'm hovering around the 1.5 to 2 kilo stage, so the weigh-in will probably be in week 10, which will be next week. So for further information, please stay tuned.
Yeah, keep an eye out on the Love Wigston
on
page, because we do post a bit of a vlog as to what goes on when we get there. But not forgetting Ollie.
Yeah, he's a good trainer.
He's a good guy, isn't he?
Very knowledgeable, and great general knowledge skills.
But let's not take the limelight away from the fitness Pilates. So this, they're doing a taster class at South Wigston High School.
Yeah, on the 21st of May, I believe.
And they are also doing their regular classes starting on Tuesday the 4th of June from 6:15. So 6-week course is £5 per week, or £25 for the 6 weeks if you pay it all in one go.
Fairly reasonable.
So there is a class also available on a Wednesday if you can't make the Tuesday at a different venue. But if you would like to know more information about that, we're going to pop the leaflet on the screen as well, just where my hand is. But it's to speak to Gaynor on 07977 686 824. It does say to bring a towel and an exercise mat, and if you do have a stretch band, then to bring one, but it is an essential. Okay. So again, all these little things going on locally, fantastic. So something that isn't necessarily Wigston related, but I know we see a lot of people from Wigston go there, is the Clown and Park Summer Fair, which is on Sunday the 16th, so Father's Day. And they close Queen's Road up to the point of Clown and Park, and they have lots of market stalls.
Definitely.
They have different food stalls, kind of knickknacks, bric-a-brac, and there'll be charities there as well, for fairground rides. So
it's a great day out for the family and the kids, especially if we've got this lovely weather that we're experiencing this week. So if you do have a chance, please feel free to pop down.
Yeah,
it's
and
a great
I think that's running 11 till 4 off the top of my head, so it's well worth going down. I know we're going to be down there as well as part of Knightsbridge to do a raffle for rainbows.
Yes.
So we're raising money for rainbows on that one.
And our very good friend Simon Ferry will be there as well.
He will be. Simon from Christopher James,
the deli
Delicatessen. And a special mention to Pratik at the deli on Carlton Drive,
in Wigston,
doing some tremendous work there with all the items that he has. So fresh farm delivered milk. Cheeses,
good quality eggs,
cakes, Hambleton Bakery. Well worth a visit to go down. I don't think you'll meet someone quite like him. Very enthusiastic, knows his stuff, and if he hasn't got it, I'm sure he'll get it in for you. So pop down and see Pratik on Carlton Drive. He's running the campaign #NotJustACornerShop and Shop Local. But I think we ought to finish up with how the fitness has been going. So I think we've got a quick video just to show people about what's involved with personal training sessions, because if I'm honest, I was a bit apprehensive about doing personal training sessions. I thought it was for people that just wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
that's correct,
The Rock and people like that, but it's not.
No, it's good in the fact that it gives you a routine, it's balanced, you're broken in gently, but each week that you continue along the programme, it does get a bit more intensified.
He's been helping us with our diet to help try and keep us on track.
Yeah, I've listened, but I've not heard, so there is a difference.
So we've got a very quick video to show you about what it's like at Find Your Fitness, working with Ollie, Andrew and Cliff. Hi, it's Luke from LoveWigston, and we're just getting ready for our week 9, I think it is, of the training session with Ollie and Find Your Fitness. Just behind me on Mousley End. Anyone that doesn't know where it is, it's right near Quick Fit. Just been for a run just beforehand to help with the training, getting ready for the Leicester Half Marathon and working up to those distances. Managed to run 3.5 miles this morning. So as normal, just waiting for Rade to arrive. Let's have a look. So it's 6:31. So as normal, he's not here. but he did text me to say that he was running a little bit late, so perhaps we need to get him an alarm clock for his birthday. So keep an eye out for what week 9 has in store, and we'll see you soon.
Give me just a bar so you get used to the transition now. Okay, so you get yourself in, make sure the grip's even, obviously. You're a little bit taller than me, that's why I put up the higher one.
Yeah.
So you should be about there for you.
Yeah.
You're going to do 10 grabs initially, drive up and step back. Just so you stable straight away.
Yeah.
Go to a heels one there.
Yeah.
Same thing with the squats. You want to keep your chest up, your back will remain flat.
Yeah.
Bring your breath into your stomach. Bring it out.
Yeah.
Drive up. And then we'll do 10 of those.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll work on that for the time being. There he is.
Sorry, mate, guys.
It's good that Rade's arrived eventually now.
Tight back, step up.
So then, Rade, week 9 I think this is. Is that week 9 or week 10?
It's week 9, I think.
Week 9. How was it?
Very intense, as always.
Yeah.
My arms are aching, my thighs are aching.
How were your sit-ups at the end?
The sit-ups were terrible. I failed with my last 4. I lost all strength and energy, and my belly felt as if it was being pulled apart. But other than that, I feel great.
But it's good, feeling good.
Good session, yeah, ready for work, shower in about 10 minutes.
But one of the things I'm finding is that doing this in the morning it's certainly making you alert for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and I think my bosses are really reaping the benefits of this because my mind is stronger and I'm obviously doing more work. So
your mind's stronger, it must be amazing.
Good man,
So
good man. See you guys
keep
next
an eye
week.
out on the video vlog that we keep putting out. Also, we're going to be at Eric Wright Carpets next week for filming of the June episode of LoveWigston TV. So keep an eye out for that. They've been going 50 years. 50 years in business.
Very renowned local business.
Yeah, excellent local business. We've used them in the business. Personally, I've used them as well. So known by most people in Wigston. So we'll catch up with you soon.
Take care. God bless.
So there we are. It is hard work.
It is hard work.
They say no pain,
no gain.
No gain. So thank you very much for your eyes and ears during the month of June with LoveWigston. Next month we are going to be at the hairdressers, just not too far away actually. So we're going to see if maybe get
we might even both get a haircut.
You never know.
We might even both get a haircut.
So we're going to be at the hairdresser just up the road. So join us for our July episode then. So that's Carl Campbell Hairdressers. And we'll see you in July, but hopefully you'll have a safe and enjoyable June.
Brilliant. Take care. See you soon. Keep them peeled.